Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're discussing tapping into your retirement account after a job loss or because you just quit your job in order to cover day-to-day expenses of your household and what that looks like.
Yeah, Michelle, in my 24 years as a financial advisor, this is a common occurrence.
Sure.
Okay. If you don't have a job and you need cash to live, the first place many turn is their retirement account. And when I get asked about this, the first thing I tell people is the situation has various answers based on your specific situation
Sure.
and the type of retirement account that you actually have. Okay. And it does make a difference. So what type of retirement account do you have? Do you have a Roth IRA, an IRA, a 401k, or maybe another workplace retirement account? There's different options between these listed here, and we're going to break down the possible penalties and gotchas of withdrawing from each one. But my advice, Michelle, is to pay close attention to the details of this video and watch it and have the consumers watch it to the end, because
Right.
a quick Google search pulls up so many financial blogs that are given bad advice. I'm sorry. It is just bad advice. The writers don't know the tax code.
Yeah.
And many of them put disclosures at the bottom of their site says, this content isn't financial advice. Sorry, just my pet peeve here. If you're going to write a blog about financial advice, you better understand what you're talking about. So
Sure. That's a big thing, that the tax implication, understanding the tax implications, because things sound great in theory until it boils down to that tax bill.
yeah, and guess what? You give someone bad advice, and then all of a sudden, when you're not going to be around when their tax bill comes the following year. So,
Yep. And this is why we do what we do here at Stop Being Sold. We're committed to helping consumers like yourself make better financial decisions. We don't just tell people what to do. We aim to educate you with the facts so that you can make the best decision possible. All right. Well, then on that note, if you like everything I just said, if you'd like a brighter financial future and to, know more about the options available to you, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and do check out some of our top related videos surrounding this topic, just about retirement, about withdrawal rules, etc. We'll put those below. All right, Brian, let's start with the workplace retirement accounts. Let's talk with like 401ks. Start there.
okay. A great place to start. If you got a workplace retirement account like a 401k, that's the common one, and you lost your job, you got laid off, or you just decided to quit, you may want to tap into your funds just to live, right?
Sure.
This is common, but here's some rules before you tap. Okay. Are you under age 59 and a half? Doesn't matter if you're laid off or you quit. Okay. If so, you're going to owe a 10% penalty on all funds withdrawn as well as taxes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one. Second, are you 55 and older and left this job or place of employment? If so, there's no 10% penalty on your funds withdrawn, but you will still owe taxes on this amount.
And Brian, that's called that's called the 55 and over rule. Is that the name of that?
No, 55 and separated from service.
That's right. 55 and separated from service. Okay.
That means you had to leave that job or place of employment. You're no longer employed there.
Okay.
And that's a big issue sometimes.
Okay.
But that's a great tool. That's some of the questions I ask. So,
all right. What else?
Okay. This is a big one. People forget about this one. Are you signed up for unemployment? Well, yeah, I just lost my job. I'm going to go sign for unemployment, right? Well, yeah. Gotcha time. Check with your state unemployment division to see if they consider a withdrawal from your workplace retirement account as income. That could actually disqualify you or limit your benefits you're receiving from unemployment. Expect a dollar for dollar reduction of your unemployment benefits if withdrawn from your 401k or other workplace retirement account.
Oof, that is a gotcha. But it's state by state, right? So you have to check with your specific state. All right.
Yes.
All right. So that's 401ks or workplace retirement accounts. What about those who have traditional IRAs, lost their job or quit, and are wanting to tap into a traditional IRA?
Okay. If you got a traditional IRA and you lost your job, got laid off, or just decided to quit, you may want to tap into your funds just to live, right? Again, very common, but here's the rules before you tap. Okay. Again, under age 59 and a half. Doesn't matter if you're laid off or quit, you will owe a 10% penalty on all funds withdrawn as well as taxes.
Okay.
And back to the unemployment one again.
Here we are.
You signing up for unemployment? Check
Sure.
with your state unemployment division to see if they consider withdrawal as income.
Okay. So quick question on the traditional IRA. Does the 55 and separated from service apply here, or is that just for the 401k?
Yes. No, it does not apply here, as we're talking about an IRA and not a workplace retirement account.
Okay.
The key is it has to be a workplace retirement account for that 55 and separated from service rule to
Okay.
go into play.
All right. Got it. All right. So let's talk about the Roth IRA. So I've lost my job. I've quit.
My favorite.
Here, I know, right? What then? How does it differ?
Okay. If you have a Roth IRA account and have lost your job, got laid off, or just decided to quit, tap into the funds. You may want to tap these funds first.
Okay.
Here's why. No penalty or no penalty on the withdrawal and taxes on the withdrawals of your contributions at any given time.
Got it.
Okay.
Because you've already paid taxes.
Quick, easy access, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Contributions withdrawn do not count as income towards unemployment benefits.
Huge.
This is huge.
Huge, huge, huge. Okay.
And also, just a quick note, Roth IRAs have better terms for early withdrawals from an IRA. If you need funds from this, like an emergency, you will not be penalized for early withdrawals of your contributions. The 10% penalty will only be on the earnings
right.
if they're withdrawn prior to age 59 and a half, not your contributions.
Okay.
As you can probably guess, my favorite go-to source is the Roth IRA.
Obviously. Yes. If anyone's been on this channel for 2 or 3 IRA videos.
A hot minute.
We know, a hot minute. We know. All right. So that's interesting. So really what this boils down to, I'm just going to wrap this up. I mean, put this in a little package here is if you have lost your job or you've quit and you are looking to tap into your retirement, obviously it's the last thing you want to do, but you got to do what you got to do. Right. So the key really is to look at what you have. So if you have a 401k and you have a Roth, obviously based on what, you'll pay no penalties on withdrawals of your contributions. You will on the earnings, but not the contributions. I mean, that's a huge difference than the 401k penalties and that gotcha with unemployment.
You lose your job and you have to tap into your retirement. First thing you need to do is watch this video if you can find it on YouTube. But second thing is contact an advisor that understands this and have them watch this video and say, this kind of makes sense. Yes, it is common sense we're trying to give to you people. You need access to your funds. We need to know what accounts you have first and foremost. And then your job as a financial advisor is to help the consumer find the best place to pull funds from without causing more tax implications, number 1, and loss of unemployment benefits, number 2.
The least amount of consequences possible, negative consequences, I should say.
Exactly.
All right. Awesome advice. Thank you so much, Brian, for this. If you like the content of this video, hit that like button, help us grow this channel. Do leave comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've tapped into your retirement before, you have a short story you want to tell, share, or if you have questions, leave them below. We're always making videos on some of our top questions we get asked.
Definitely.
And do subscribe. And that's all we have. Thank you so much, Brian, for this. And thanks everybody who watched to the end.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.